Okay, today I have a bit of a rant again. Honest talk. As always, honest and genuine talk straight from my experiences and thoughts and downloads that I'm receiving as a divine channel, who I am. And my cat has something to say. Oh, you want to say hello? You want to say hello? Mommy's recording. Yeah, mommy's recording. So yeah, a few thoughts about negative energies, abundance, living a happy, healthy, safe life when you are a sensitive earth angel, a chosen one. And so, because I was just watching a live session here on Instagram from Abundance Alchemist. He's a man who talks a lot about manifesting financial abundance, wealth, and, you know, a healthy, happy life. And so I've been following him for I don't know how long, but anyway, sometimes watching what he's up to. And I joined his live and I did enjoy it because it was a good reminder, an important reminder and guidance, honestly and genuinely, about manifesting abundance. Because, like I've been saying as well, because this is the ultimate truth, that we have to be able to relax and breathe so that our nervous system can receive. That life cannot be about negative energies and pushing and pulling and forcing. There is enough negativity and fear going all around in the world. And in the news, if you read the news, I happened to see a couple news articles today. They were both negative. And so I was just feeling this intuitive nudge that I just want to address this. I have been mentioning these issues, of course, in my videos sometimes when the news are so scary, frightening, and negative. But on top of those things, of course, if you're still even struggling in your own personal life, that people around you are attacking you as well. People around you are forcing you to do things that you don't want to do, for example. Because, again, I'm an earth angel, I'm a starseed, and I know that this is a fact. Not just because somebody has told me that I am, but I know I always felt it in my heart. I always had a longing to be somewhere else. I didn't want to be on this earth being bullied and abused my entire childhood. Being depressed, you know, becoming mentally ill because of that treatment, because I did not have any tools. I was not equipped to handle those things as a sensitive young child girl. I have just been completely open to that abuse, and maybe you resonate with this. And so it is so important to... So because we're sensitive earth angels, maybe you are like myself. I consider myself to be a mocked, as a joke, because I'm part an angel, part an alien. And as much as it has helped for me to find people like myself, you know, chosen ones, starseeds, other earth angels on social media, on YouTube, yes, of course, it has helped and been very supportive. Yes, but of course, at the same time, my own issues have been my own to handle. And I need to, like I've been saying, I also need to be releasing those negative energies and, you know, so also I have to do the cleansing, releasing work, basically, you know. Well, I recommend that we would do it every single day, because this is the fact that we can be absorbing and feeling so easily those negative energies from around us, from the news, from the people, those negative entities attacking us, you know, if it's happening daily. So that is why we might have to be more strict about our boundaries and recognize when somebody is trying to take our peace, our health, our mental health, our physical health away from us. Like not too long ago, a woman who was supposed to help me, she really made me feel that way when she was saying to me that, oh, I don't agree with those strict boundaries. So the abundance alchemist was just talking about that the fact that you need to be able to relax, that we cannot be just, you know, pushing and forcing and pulling, because that is negative energy. So how can God and the universe and angels ever help us? How can our invisible support team help us? How can we help ourselves and others if we cannot breathe and relax? It is impossible. It is impossible. We might be able to, you know, accomplish and do things when we take action from that like forceful energy, but still it is negative energy. Everything that you try to force and push and pull to happen, it's always negative. And so this is a huge reason, again, like the man was just talking today, and like I've been saying also in my videos, that we need to be able to calm our own nervous system, heal our own nervous system, and be manifesting and attracting better things. That the more we are relaxed, we can also experience that relaxation in our reality. Because ultimately, you know, inner world, outer world. So everything begins with you in your inner world, and then the outer world follows. It's not the other way around. Especially when you consciously want to be creating your life, consciously attracting and manifesting. And really, I'm sure that you can also feel the negative energies coming from the news, for example, if you read them, or you know, you notice people's pain and you just want to save everyone. Like I have also wanted, and I've even saved people from killing themselves, for example. And there came a time when I've been having to, of course, draw a line that I cannot always be saving everybody, especially when I was so bullied and abused myself. So, of course, there's a limit to everything. So I cannot always just keep on giving and giving and giving, that I deserve, you know, I deserve back also. And it took me a really long time to even realize that. So maybe this is also your problem. So again, if you don't get on your own side, you don't support yourself, you abandon yourself, you neglect yourself and your own natural needs, you don't take care of yourself, you don't respect and love yourself enough to be calming yourself, letting yourself heal, releasing that toxic negative energy, which is not yours. If you don't do this process, your abundance is blocked. You are blocked. You're not connected with yourself, with your higher self, your soul, who you are supposed to be. And this man was just saying it, like, I completely agree that you have to be your authentic self to attract true abundance. Because, again, people can lead you in the wrong direction. There can be so many distractions, like the news, for example, or negative toxic people attacking you, because you are a chosen one. You are a warrior of peace. You are supposed to be a peaceful warrior. You don't like arguments, you don't like conflicts, you don't like war, you don't like those things. You avoid them. They make you feel just awful. You just want to stay away from them. You want everybody to be at peace and happy and healthy, smiling and laughing. You could just be hugging everybody. If this is you, then you are definitely my target person, and I am like that as well. And it is so difficult to understand people here, especially if they only have that negative, destructive energy within them, and they just try to use and abuse you and steal your peace and everything away from you. So it can feel so cruel. And again, it's your job to draw the line and set the boundary and set the energy, send the energy out into the universe, into the world, that I don't want this anymore. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I never deserved this. That I have now realized that I do not deserve this. I deserve respect. I deserve to be valued. So affirm, I deserve respect too. That is why I created the shorts with the new Robbie Williams song, because I wanted to remind you guys that you deserve respect. And so you cannot be thinking too much what other people think of you when you want to be your authentic self. You just need to be protecting your peace, protecting your mental health, protecting your health, taking care of yourself. Breathing and allowing God and the universe and the helpers around you to actually help you, because it's so easy to block their help. It is too easy, especially if you don't even believe in it. If you do not believe in God, how can God help you? If you don't have that faith, if you don't believe in yourself, how can you accomplish things? So, really, you have to learn to relax and to treat the relaxation and the faith as something that should be just, in your daily life. They should be your habits. It's not something that is a reward. For me, it took the longest time that I actually learned how to relax again, that I actually am allowed to rest. I did not understand that. I did not realize it at all. But when my body was starting to act out, and dealing with those panic attacks and everything, I had to. Because, people can be so stupid. Especially if they are filled with those demonic entities. It can be like you're dealing with two people in one person. The other is kind, the other is evil. And these are the people who really mess with your mental and physical health. They make you question yourself. They make you question your sense of reality. They really will be destroying you if you let them be in your life, if you interact with them. They provoke you. They want to steal and destroy your peace. And it really hurts. And it is not a smart thing to do. Bullying is not smart. Abusing is not smart. These are not things that a truly intelligent person does. And since childhood, I always had this thought, download, I guess you would say, that, humankind is destroying itself. And I was always worried about people especially because I was so bullied at school, and people would not leave me alone. And it's been, yes, like I've been through a war my entire life. I went to hell and back many times, and it is a miracle that I'm still here. And so, because as chosen ones, if my story resonates with you, we don't have like normal lives. Just yesterday, I was watching a video from another narcissistic abuse recovery coach who is a man. And he was saying that because we are warriors, these narcissistic people will always attack us. And yes, of course, I have been experiencing that to the point that I have really almost lost my life completely. And I always had to basically start again and, move on and things like that. But yeah, it still doesn't have to be the truth. So again, because I am very positive minded, and I'm here to help and support. So because I have, a long time ago, I have discovered lasting peace. When I was feeling like I'm ascending to my higher self, I'm ascending to peace, which is my true essence. Joy, peace, love, feeling good, feeling safe, feeling happy, feeling healthy. Feeling like I'm my empowered version of me. I'm me. I'm not asking to be me. I'm just me. And it feels so good. It feels so strengthening. And it is the place where we're supposed to be. And it hurts if we are dragged out of it. It hurts if our peace is destroyed and attacked all the time. It hurts if our faith is attacked and destroyed all the time. It hurts physically. It can manifest as panic attacks, in different kinds of symptoms. Especially the closer you get to God. And so again, they are signs that we should always pay attention to. and the key again is to come back to peace. Come back to faith. Because you cannot live, you cannot think, you cannot feel, you cannot experience life like people usually do. Because you're different. Because you're out of this mundane, negative world. And, yes, it can be very painful. That is why I'm here to help. And I just wish that, your reality does not have to, your belief does not have to be, oh, I'm always attacked. I'm never respected. I'm never valued. Wherever I am, I'm always abused and bullied. And the feeling that you can sometimes have, the feeling and the thought that you can sometimes have that I've also had in the past. I just want to pack up my things and just fly home because I cannot take this anymore. Now that I have been connecting more with Jesus, with my angels, with my helpers, with God, the Holy Spirit within me, I have been more at peace in this way that I have not had that feeling much. Sometimes, yes, but not as much anymore. I used to have such a deep longing to go somewhere where I didn't know where, but it was in me. when I was a child. But yeah, so yeah, these things are not easy, but still I do not agree with the fact that we always need to be attacked, because I have always had this positive mindset, positive energy within me, that all I wanted to do was make people happy and smiling and laughing, and it's just who I am. And so it's there are just many things that I just do not agree with, what people can say when they are just being so negative. They don't have those deep feelings within them. They are not as sensitive, clearly, and so, for example, the news about the government, like here in Finland, many people seem to be unemployed. Like, I've been seeing these headlines and heard things that no matter how educated you are, you still do not have a job. And yes, I've been very worried about people for a long time. But of course, I cannot be saving every single person. On my part, of course, I do pray that things will get easier, and that people have apartments, homes, of course, and income, job, because these are usually the mundane things that we need in our lives. And of course, this big thing that I do dislike, that also other coaches have been mentioning, which I have been happy to see that, other women are also talking about this topic. That's how much shame there comes to being a woman, for example, or setting boundaries, being angry, having trauma, these kinds of issues. And if you have strong opinions, and generally that if you show feelings, you open up to people, it seems like it's something that is easily turned against you. So it's abusive. So it really infuriates me every time I witness that people who do not know anything about you judge you and mistake you for acting crazy. If you're just, for example, crying, if you're, for example, just talking. Here in my country, people don't do anything usually to help one another. I don't know how common it is in foreign countries, but here, when people don't even say hello to one another, usually. So, yeah, it is a painful issue, definitely. And this, of course, again, would be abuse in itself. It would be enabling, making the trauma worse. If you're already sensitive and traumatized and you want to talk about it, you want to cry, you want to let it all out, and then the people around you are just making you feel worse, and they do not understand what you've been through. They do not understand your sensitivity, your feelings, your emotions, your experiences. They don't understand anything about you. And if they don't even want to hear you, if you even try to tell them, you try to explain it to them, these are such exhausting and draining, very, very negative happenings and emotions and feelings and experiences that you can have. So, yeah. And by the way, my other phone is still acting out with this Instagram. I'm not sure if it will ever be fixed. I thought I was able to fix it, and I've been sending out requests to Instagram to fix it, but I don't. Right now, I just don't have the faith if it will be fixed ever again. It seems that the new version of Instagram is just not working with my other phone, and this other phone was also acting out yesterday. So don't be surprised if I'm not always creating videos, or because my phones are acting out. My devices have been acting out a lot this week. It's been so draining. Like one thing to deal with again. And if you resonate with this, because lately I've also been having a lot of, many things to take care of. So yeah, it can easily be overstimulating and very, very exhausting, very draining. And then I might need a lot of sleep. So it is what it is, but you're not alone if these things resonate. And as always, I'm here to help. So if you need more one-on-one help and support, reach out, book a call with me, let's chat, let's talk. And check out my self-help book, of course, on Amazon. I do encourage you because I'm marketing my book. So it will really help you if you right now need more empathetic guidance and support. And thank you for, all of you who are actually sensitive Earth Angels and Starseeds, chosen ones who have found me. There have been so many of those who, I don't know how they find me. It seems like those negative narcissists, those always seem to seek us out, and then they just won't leave us alone, and they're bombing us with messages or emails or calls or, whatever. And it makes us so wounded and hurt and drained and exhausted and angry and sad easily. So I hope that you don't need to feel as alone as I have felt most of my life. And it's a big part of my mission. So thank you for being you.